Oh, I forgot.
The countdown just didn't really sit well, right?
I was checking something else. I happened to look up and I saw that go to 1 to 0, and I'm like, oh, I didn't grab anything.
By the way, guys, yeah, that didn't feel right. That 30-second countdown, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of felt scary the way that started. Apologize for that. I'm not gonna lie, it started counting 30, and my heart started racing. I was like, why am I nervous all of a sudden? What the heck? Like, I felt like it's the final countdown. Maybe we should have had that playing while that was going.
Yeah, that would definitely be licensed.
Yeah, YouTube would definitely take
countdown.
Maybe if I wonder if they would do it if I sang it.
Yes, even performances of licensed music will get dinged.
Okay, even if I change up the words a little bit, it's the
then it's a parody. Yeah, then it's a parody, and you might be able to get away with it like Weird Al.
It's the final second till show time. We got to change that part because then that will be the part they catch.
And I have some blow up air guitars we can use.
Look, man, if this doesn't all work out, we can always start a band. We'll be a parody
air guitar band.
Welcome everybody to Zia Comic Weekly, where we get ready to nerd out for the next half hour. And boy, do we got a lot to nerd out about. What's up, Troy? How's it going?
Nothing. I'm just looking at you should have made your name Evil Joey, because they always put the goatees on the evil characters.
Somebody pointed that out to me. They were like, "Are you Evil Joey right now?" I'll be honest, I just haven't had time to change. I haven't had time to like shave and clean up, and it's been some years since I've rocked a mustache.
It literally reminded me of like when they showed the evil Spock and he had the the goatee.
I need to hold on. I'm changing this. Yeah, you're right. That is probably more suiting than just regular. We're gonna go with Evil Joey. Hold on, I'm changing this.
Get a little name tag. Hi, my name is Evil Joey.
My name is Evil Joey. Thank you, everybody. Oh man, I was not gonna let me change it. Really? You're not gonna let me change it right now. That's the beauty of this. Yeah, no, man. Someone pointed out, they're like, "Why are you growing a mustache?" I was like, "It's been a minute. I've never had a mustache longer than I've had it now."
Because I was too lazy to shave.
Yeah, that too. And I haven't had time. Kids really change a lot of things. You can't just shave and expect to chase a kid down and be like, "Oh yeah, what's going on?" No, it
makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, otherwise it would be probably half shaven. So I'd probably just have like
lots of nicks and cuts.
Oh man, no, I can't.
What are you doing? Oh.
Although it would be perfect though. I mean, especially when we talk about Horror Fest, I'm just bleeding right here. Just be like, yeah, it's fake blood.
I'm in costume.
I know, guys. I'm preparing for Halloween. I'm just getting practice. I'm currently bleeding from my jugular right now because I nicked myself with the freaking razor.
Because I'm committed to my costume.
Come on, guys. Aren't you this committed in September to your costume for October 31st?
This is real blood.
I know, right? Like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? Hey, y'all ain't down. Y'all ain't down like that. So, Horror Fest, October 7th and 8th. How's it going?
It's falling into place. There's still some vendor spots available, and there's still some VIP. We're only limiting VIP tickets from now on, so weekends will be unlimited. But the VIPs are only going to be a smaller amount because we have to get all the swag in place for that, and I want to make sure nobody gets short-handed on the VIP.
All right.
So yeah, you can still get there's still a few VIP tickets left, and there are a few vendor spots left. And if you haven't seen the lineup, man, you're gonna want to get a booth for this event. It's getting a lot of buzz. All of our ads are going to start hitting. What's today? Tomorrow on Fort Bliss, and then a bunch of the billboard ads are going to hit. We're running some radio ads down in El Paso on the El Paso station. So I think this last month is going to be a big buzz built around it.
It's crazy. I don't know why it's never like occurred to somebody that, I mean, this is the perfect time, especially because it's spooky season. I mean, if everyone's already jumping on the spooky season now, I mean, this is perfect, man. I mean, this is going to be, and guys, it's up to you guys to make it can be that tradition for right before Halloween, you get the hell scared out of you for Horror Fest.
Yeah, we try to do it toward the beginning of October so we don't conflict with everybody's Halloween parties and haunted houses and stuff. But yeah, we're going to have some cool entertainment. There's going to be a vampire cafe. There's going to be a horror themed escape room. I mean, all kinds of horror themed stuff. The venue has been working with us really well over the past year and been theming concessions. So they said they're going to, I think they said it's going to be a haunted circus is going to be their food theme for
Haunted
horror fest.
circus.
That's what they came up with, man. I
Oh,
don't
but you
care.
know
Just
what?
make it scary.
You mentioned when you guys did Comic-Con in El Paso, how they themed out
Right.
everything that had, and it was really cool how they kind of themed it with what was going on that weekend.
Yeah. I mean, we fought with them for how many years we've been doing this. But they've got a new manager now, new kitchen staff. After COVID, a lot of the people are new and they're very receptive to working with us. And I think it's been noticeable, and I think it's really helped out people's enjoyment of the event also.
Nice. So yeah, definitely El Paso Horror Fest for all those that like to be scared or that like to get scared and all things that like scary. Because I've told y'all plenty of times, I'm the guy that doesn't watch movies, scary movies in the light. I have to watch it during the middle of the day.
Yeah, well, I think the only scary part is probably going to be the costumes. The guests are not going to be dressed up; they're going to be, in their normal clothes, and you can go get your photo op taken with them. Get your. There's going to be two different guys who played Ghostface, so you can get a group photo with both Ghostface guys. I mean, it's going to be a really cool time, especially if you're into the horror genre.
Yeah, no, and there's definitely, I mean, I would put it up there. So you know how you have your Christmas lovers, how those that love, Christmas in July, these movies, man, it's right up there with when it comes to horror. Oh man,
Maybe we should do a poll.
who
What's
likes
your favorite
more?
holiday? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I don't know. I kind of right now I would have to give it. I think right now Halloween's running with it right now. I mean, just because in the season that we're at, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, go to these displays right now. Yes, Christmas be trying to take over space in some of these stores, but yo, I really think Halloween. I think the Halloween folks are more fans than the Christmas ones.
Yeah, I think over the past few years, Halloween has jumped into that number one spot. But I'm kind of interested now. I might have to do a poll and just see what the people say.
Yeah. So for all those, so those that are tuning in, drop it in the comments. Let us know. Is it Christmas or is it Halloween for y'all? We need to know which one are y'all rocking with. I mean, I know we all get happy for Christmas time, but I don't know. Halloween just seems to be in effect since July. Like it's
Yeah.
July all the way up until October. And some people are like, okay, can we just extend a little bit more into November? Like, no, we got to go back. We got to defrost Mariah Carey so she can sing All I Want for Christmas. And that can happen for two. I know, man. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that song does not go away.
Or the Wham song.
Oh, yeah.
You got that little thing where you're supposed to try to not hear it before Christmas.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I probably will hear it the day as soon as Halloween changes, I'm probably gonna hear it.
It's in heavy rotation on every station around Christmas.
Everywhere. We even have a Hot 103 version. It's gonna be me and you singing it. That's what it's gonna be.
That's fine. When do I show up? What's my part?
Tickets for Horror Fest. Where can they go to get your tickets?
ElPasoHorrorFest.com. You can go there, click, and it'll, buy tickets, and it'll pop them out there for you, and you can select which one you want and pay for it online. Easy peasy.
That's right, making it easy for y'all. Make sure you get your tickets today. El Paso Horror Fest, October 7th and 8th. What's going on with the Zia of the comics? How things been going out at Zia Comics?
Pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. They're still doing quite a few events downtown, which is good. It brings people downtown. People are starting to come out a lot more. I've from when we opened up, right after COVID, you can see a steady increase of people coming downtown to shop. So hope that continues.
That's right. Make sure you guys go check them out, not just here, but also Alamogordo. So nerds out in Alamogordo, y'all got your headquarters out there for y'all to go and check out and enjoy. And especially because it's cool, man. Because like in the past, you've talked about just some of the events that they be doing and just kind of teaming up with the city of Alamogordo and just kind of being in the mix with everything. That's so cool, man. Because yeah, man, a place for them to go and hang out and to go buy some stuff, new comics and whatever they're looking for. You guys got the swag for them to go and look for.
We've got the merch. But yeah, I mean, if you want to be a vendor for that, there's lots of open space at Alamogordo for the downtown nights, the first Fridays. Get in contact. I'll put you in contact with the people you need to talk to. Set up a booth there and sell your wares to all the Alamogordians.
Yeah, that's right. Is that what they're called? Alamogordians?
I don't know. I just kind of made that up. I don't know if that's
I'm
true or
not gonna
not.
lie, I shouldn't have said anything. It sounded like it should be there. Like, so
Yeah,
I mean, we can't call them the Gordos because then that's just we're
that's
just
kind
calling
of yeah. Maybe that's what we should name this show.
no, the Gordos. I was like, that's talking about us, not them. I was like, we're the Gordos. I'm not gonna lie, right now, as I'm looking myself in the camera, I'm really giving myself Mario vibes. Not gonna lie. I'm looking right now. It's like I kind of look like Mario. We're looking more like Wario right now with his blue shirt.
Don't
So
say because Wario has the the stash.
I'm like, I'm gonna stop smiling, man, because I'm really starting to look like a cartoon character right now. Oh man, but guys, we got a lot to nerd out about today. Let's go ahead and start with the box office and what we didn't get a chance to go see because we really ain't going to the theaters as much. But no surprise here, Denzel Washington, number one at the box office. The Equalizer 3, $42.3 million. Not surprised. It's pretty good box office, especially because wasn't expecting a lot of people to really go out to the theaters this past weekend.
Yeah, I mean that's not the first two Equalizers. I liked them. Denzel Washington. It's hard to go wrong with him.
Yeah.
But I think Equalizer. I'm putting it right there with John Wick, man. Same type of vibe, except you got Keanu brings a little bit different vibe than Denzel, but they both give you that you believe that they are assassins.
Okay, put in a scenario. Which one are you scared of more, Denzel or John Wick?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
If both of them are after you, you might as well you're dead at this point.
Yeah, the problem with Denzel, there ain't no Hotel Continental for you to go and hide in. You got to keep running.
I mean, how mad would you be though? Like if Denzel's hunting you down, and then with just his slick voice, I mean, I'd be mad because I'm getting a nice narration from Denzel Washington as I know he's about to kill me.
When he gives you a time, he looks at you 13 seconds. It's like, oh, no, I quit.
I was like, you know what? Hey guys, just go ahead. Let's wrap it up, man. I don't want everybody else to go.
I'll help you 2 seconds because I quit.
Not doing all this. I don't know, man. That's a tough one though. John Wick or Denzel?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like I said, but you can go hide in the Continental. Well, I guess you got to be a member. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to face either one of them.
Yeah, I'm not in combat either. I mean, one is just going to be so slick, and the other one is going to do like 16 flips in the air and then kick you right in the neck, and then pay a tribute to his dog while he's killing you. Like I don't know, like it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like these Equalizer movies. They've been great movies, but then again, anything Denzel does, I mean, come on, man.
I mean, even his crappy movies are good.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, just because at this point, even if it's a horrible plot, I mean, you get to just hear him talk. I mean, he's up there with one of the voices that you'd like to hear talk. I mean, who do you got? Him, Morgan Freeman is one.
Morgan, yeah.
There's a couple other. That's another one. I mean, you just want to hear it. And some people would say Danny DeVito would make a great narrator. That would be pretty good. But yeah, I don't know, man. Anything Denzel does, I'm definitely a fan of. But
yeah,
I think this one's gonna need to come to streaming pretty soon. But we'll see. I'm actually surprised Barbie for the 3-day weekend didn't take
that's
over.
right. She what did Barbie drop to?
Barbie, it looks like Barbie's dropping down to 4th place right now. So looking right now, obviously there's some other new releases that it's given. Blue Beetle is number 3 at this time. So Blue Beetle's doing pretty well. But yeah, no, Barbie looks like it's getting ready for its digital release. I mean, you'll be able to rent it, straight to your, but still no word on if it's going to a streamer yet.
Yeah, they're going to see a big spike when it goes out for sale too. So,
man.
They struck gold with Barbie.
I won't be surprised if you come pick up the Barbie DVD and get a free Barbie or something like that. Because, yeah,
that would be great marketing. Package it with some kind of exclusive.
Yeah, it's bound to happen though. We already know they're getting a sequel because why wouldn't you do a sequel if it's right now the highest grossing movie of 2023? I mean, you got to put some more money behind it and make some more money.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the sequel.
It's coming. I still have yet to see it though. I mean, I know the wife has been wanting to go watch it. Yeah, we never got a chance to go see it. And we keep having this debate back and forth is if our son will sit through a Barbie movie. And I'm like, well, that's cool. If Matthew will, am I going to be able to sit? But you said it was pretty good.
I was pleasantly surprised. It has a lot of, if you know, a lot of the old discontinued Barbie type toys back then. They make a lot of reference to those. It's very self referential, a lot of meta in it, and I mean Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie just eat up the scenery on this one.
Man. And of course, you can't forget about Michael Cera. I mean, I hear Michael Cera's a star.
Best supporting actor. If he doesn't get it for Alan, then there's something wrong. Because I'd put him right up there with John Wick too, in that one scene he has in Barbie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sold on it. Yeah, no, that's definitely one. I know my wife, she wants to see it too because she's a, she was, I mean, kids, our generation grew up with Barbie, man. I don't know if the kids nowadays are as receptive to like, those toys like Barbie and Hot Wheels and, the old figurines that we would have, the Power Rangers, the Ninja Turtles, the G.I. Joes.
Yeah, well, Ninja Turtles just dropped a new movie
Yeah.
not long ago. So,
I mean, right now it's good to be a toy maker, isn't it?
oh man, the licensing alone must just be raking in billions.
At this point, I mean, if they can make a toy out of it, they're definitely gonna figure out how to make a dollar on it. So that's why they get paid the big bucks.
Yeah, I think sometimes they make movies just to sell the toys.
I mean, it is crazy though. I mean, you're right though, because you ever go into a toy section of a store, and then all of a sudden it's like they'll have. I'm surprised that we don't see like the John Wick toys, or we don't see the. I mean, it might be a little violent for kids, but you don't see more adaptations going into those toys.
Well, they had a problem before with the toys and the Funko Pops and stuff coming out before the movie and giving away some kind of key point because of a character or how it's displayed, or actually a character nobody knew was going to be in the movie. So they kind of pulled back a little bit on that because they don't like
Yeah,
it being spoiled.
I was trying to think of who was there was actually a recent movie they were upset about that. I can't
Yeah.
remember if it was a Marvel movie, but yeah, Funko released the doll and they weren't supposed to. They needed to let the movie run and yeah, it was a major spoiler for a lot of people. It was the costume I think they were upset about.
And they're action figures, not dolls.
Oh, the action figures. So no, I find it amazing, even just the popularity. I mean, let's be honest. There's a Funko doll at every corner. I mean, I got 10 in my
They're action
office.
figures, not dolls.
Action figures. I mean, I got a ton of action figures in my office alone right now. Thanks for correcting me on that because I'm gonna keep saying dolls. So I got to make sure I'm masculine it up a little bit more. But no, like there's a ton, and just in this building alone.
Yeah, yeah. You don't realize how deep they penetrated, common culture. Sure, Funko is not as big as it was in its heyday, but there's still, we still sell quite a few of them in the store.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's the fact that they're not like Beanie Babies because Funko keeps buying new licenses to stay relevant. So that's why they're still around.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. How many times have you seen people just light up, especially when they walk in the store and they see like, oh my gosh, there's this version of this and there's that, and oh, we got it. Because there's certain things you're not gonna just find at a regular store. You go in there and you're like, hey, and I mean,
Yeah.
then it becomes great for the office.
Well, then they have chase variants too. That's like one out of every 6 or one out of every 20 will be this variant. So it makes them more rare and sought after. So Funko, don't count them out, man. They're still around.
Yeah, and it's great, especially with these cons. Talking to some of the people that were at Las Cruces Comic Con, for them to say some of the big things that they have to sign, are their Funkos. They're getting those, and they're like, yeah. If you ask them what is the number one thing you're signing, it's like, yeah. For some reason, everyone has a Funko, and they're signing it.
And they, for some reason, they charge more to sign a Funko. You're using
Yeah.
the same amount of ink. I don't
All right.
understand.
Come on. Do you need to borrow my pin? Borrow my pin.
I don't know, but they do, and they charge more. Well, for a bigger size print, I can see because it's more paper, more ink. But for your autograph, it's the same, and they charge extra for quotes.
It's weird. I don't get it.
Cons, man. Who knows?
I'm fascinated though, man, because like Gabriel Iglesias, a comedian that I've always I've for the longest time seen like the deal that he struck with Funko to release limited editions and just kind of to see the partnerships. And I think a lot of this goes with the celebrities that we see at these cons, like the relationships. They're saying, hey, we got this merchandise, and they might be getting a little bit of the cut of it, but I feel it still keeps them relevant.
Yeah, well, it used to be you as a celebrity, you knew you made it when you were on The Simpsons, but now
Yeah.
you know you made it when they made a Funko of you.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's great. I'm trying to think of which ones I have right now. I know I need to add to the collection, but I'm worried that if my collection gets too much, my office may not necessarily look the best.
You buy shelves, man. You can stack them layers. You got to layer them.
I'm thinking about that. Believe it or not, man, I've gone back and forth about, do I need a TV in my office?
Nah,
Uh, you know, just to
nah.
throw a little something on there as it's going. I don't know. I have this whole idea, but I don't think it's allowed. I don't think I can run hardwire. I don't think I can, do physical changes to the office.
Well, they make the little stands now for the single um, Funkos. Peel and stick. You stick it on the wall, and it's just one little platform, and you put your Funko on it, and you can just put those all over the place. I'm enabling you.
I know you are. You really are. And when my wife sees this, she's gonna be like, "Oh, so that's why you went ahead and start making all these purchases." I was like, "Yeah, it wasn't me."
What
So
did you
sorry,
buy for
Grandma.
$500 on
I'm gonna
Amazon? A
have
bunch of
I'm gonna have
shelves.
to I'm gonna have to blame you for that one, okay? So, like,
I'll
look,
take it.
it looks great in the office. So just trust me, it looks great in the office.
You write it off as a business expense. It's
Troy,
fixtures.
I tell you, man, sometimes you just have all the answers, man, and I love it. I love it. Can I write this off as it's a floating desk that now
It's
is
a
carried
business
by
fixture.
Funkos?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, hey.
required because you can't have sound wave. It's a radio station. You can't have the sound waves all willy nilly.
I know, right? And we need to make sure this whole wall behind me is covered in these Funkos. I mean, if they're not, then
Yeah,
we're
you can
doing a
take down
disservice.
those panels you have and replace them with Funkos.
There you go. Hey, man, see, it works. So there's a bar inspired by the John Wick. Seeing how we were talking about the Continental, there's going to be a bar that is inspired by the Continental. It's going to be coming to New York City, and it's all preparing up for the Continental, which is going to be coming to Peacock this month. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
uh,
So what goes on in this bar?
I don't know. That's why I was like, it sounds good, but I was like, did y'all watch the movie? So
Yeah, if you get killed in there, you get excommunicado.
it's a safe place, I guess. But no, it's a unique way, I guess, to get ready to promote this. Have you seen previews of the Continental?
Yeah, it looks. I still haven't seen John Wick 4.
I'm
It's on
with
my
you, man.
list.
I know I need to see John Wick 4 before I jump into the series. But it looks, man, the action on it looks amazing.
It's a great concept because the Continental, it's a series of hotels across the world that operate the same way as the one in New York. So they can do a lot with this series if the writers, which are on strike, do well.
I
Pay
know it's
those
tough.
guys.
I know. It's just, can we hurry up? Can you believe they're already on 100 days or over
Yeah.
100 days at this point? It's crazy. I'm stoked for it, man. I mean, I think Peacock has had some really good TV series, by the way, as of late. Don't mess with them, man. Go and check them out. I mean, it just sucks that they're not able to really promote the way they should, but it's there for them to go and enjoy. And yeah, we need that John Wick 4 on Peacock before the series.
Did I thought I saw it streaming somewhere? Maybe it was on Peacock. Does Peacock have Tulsa King?
No,
The Stallone?
that's Paramount Plus.
Oh, well, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what you were telling me about. That was one that which that guy's never gonna run out of work, is he?
He creates his own work.
I
It's
mean,
crazy.
it's amazing. He actually has a what is it, the Expendables that's getting ready to come out.
Oh yeah, the new one with even
Yeah.
more action people in it.
I mean, at this point, who else do you need to put in there? I mean, now you're going to rappers that you're putting in this movie.
They pulled in Ronda Rousey. I mean, come on.
50 Cent is in it now. And I'm thinking 50 Cent is like one of the main characters.
It's Fitty.
50 Cent. I don't want to mess up that man's name. That man be too, but he might throw a microphone at me at this point.
A gold plated microphone.
Man, I don't know if did you see the issue that he had at a concert?
No.
Oh man, a couple weeks ago at a concert in LA, Mike was out. He's talking, and they got the whole thing on video. Thanks, TMZ. And because they kept switching out mics and it didn't work, this guy wound, and it's 50 Cent, right? Muscles and all. Took this microphone and chunked it at I guess he tried to throw it to the backstage, and it hit a radio DJ right in the head. Poor old radio DJs. Yep, and radio DJ took
He's
a
got a little
microphone.
indentation that says "Sure."
She had a big old scar just
Oh,
right across, like,
oh,
yeah. So I'm sure 50's
oopsie.
gonna be. Yeah, that's the vacation that you're definitely gonna need. Why are they calling out this week? Well, they took a microphone to the face from 50 Cent. So
Well, she's
yeah.
on the radio, so nobody can see it.
No, man, I tell you what, you know how many radio DJs were like, man, how come I couldn't be there?
Yeah, I'd dive in front of it.
I know. That's what I told Jackie. I was like, if I saw 50 Cent get ready to throw a microphone, I'm running towards it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm about to be on the next. I might be in the Expendables at that point. I was like, hey man, we could settle, but I'm gonna need to get in this movie.
Or at least, have some lyrics on one of his songs.
Something apology on it. I don't know what we got to do, but yeah. No, man, it's crazy though, because I mean, from the Expendables, that franchise I think is going to pick back up again. That's going to become a new Fast and Furious, I think, for a lot of folks, because it's action. I mean, it's everything you like about an action movie.
Yeah, well, it's got all your favorite action actors in it.
Yeah.
What is the newest action actor we've gotten? I mean, Jason Statham's the newest one I can think of.
Yeah, but Jason's been around for some time,
Yeah,
though.
that's what I'm saying. Who from then to now, who is jumped in to do action?
No, you know what though? I think it's a resurgence. I mean, you got obviously Keanu Reeves. I mean, I think the John Wick kind of brought him back. So I mean, yeah, we got him. As far as somebody else, like, I don't know. I mean, we really haven't had anybody that just like stood out and said, "Hey, I'm the new action guy." John Cena, maybe, but I think he's more comic relief.
Yeah, I would say I watched Peacemaker and that Vacation movie. That wasn't much action.
Did you see the new one?
I saw the previews for the new one.
Okay, so the new one, I know, and John Cena got a lot of crap for this movie. It was not bad. I mean, it's a Hulu movie. It's a Hulu original. I mean, you're not going to expect, oh my gosh, it's an actor's performance of the year.
No Oscars in this movie.
It's just a fun time, man. So it's a Friday night. You're like, hey, we're not going to go anywhere. Throw this movie on. John Cena may say some curse words, and he may act up and may do something a little crazy.
I liked the first one. It was, like you said, it kept me disengaged from life for an hour and a half.
Hey, you'll get a little chuckle every once in a while, but hey, that was pretty funny. Like, hey, you can't. I don't want to repeat any of the stuff that happens in that movie. Go watch it. It's
yeah, I probably will when it comes to streaming. I try to avoid the theaters.
Yeah, no, it's on there. But guys, it's a Hulu original. It is not a, hey guys, I'm gonna go to the theater. If you have Hulu, it's there for you.
Well, speaking of Hulu, have you guys watched Moving? That Korean-based show on Hulu? Oh.
No, you mentioned about that.
I'm not big on reading subtitles, but this movie, it was well worth it. I would read every subtitle. It was a very captivating series.
Man, it's crazy because last week we talked about like Squid Games and stuff. I think we're gonna start seeing a lot of shows like this, man, where it's like shows that we wouldn't even ever think to catch our eye are gonna be these big movies or these TV series, whatever the case may be. And no, we still haven't caught it yet, man.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good stuff come out of Korea lately. They're not beholden to shareholders like Hollywood, so between them and India, they've been throwing out some good stuff. If you don't mind reading subtitles,
I mean, hey, I don't mind a subtitle or two. We'll be very good. So I mean, and I don't know if you've seen this. Tubi seems to have a lot of these low budget movies that they look a little ridiculous, like the guy who shoots the gun and curves the bullet. I don't know. There's been some really ridiculous videos out there, and I really wanted to give Tubi a try just to some of their original programming, because it seems like this programming is like you and I went and said, hey, we're going to make a movie. We're going to put it up there. That's what it kind of seems like, though, but they seem entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be high budget to be good. In fact, sometimes the high budget ones are no good. It's an idea, and how you put that idea into film is what makes the movie entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I need either a good laugh or a nice plot twist, whatever the case could be. So,
And sometimes the movie's bad enough that makes it good.
Yeah. You were right though, because then it becomes that that cult following of, man, that movie was so bad, but when they release it in the theaters, we're gonna go watch it. So I mean, that's kind of how. Yeah, I won't even say it because I don't want to anger some people of certain movies that
Oh,
have
go
that type
ahead.
of following. No, I don't want. I don't want to get in
Our
trouble.
tens of followers won't care.
Okay, the Rocky Horror Picture. So
Oh, that thing is that has a whole nother life of its own, and people don't realize there was a sequel made to that,
there is, yeah,
and it's no
it's.
good.
But people love them that first one. They do. They sure
Oh,
do.
yeah. I mean, it
Oh,
was so bad they made a whole uh, sing along, quote along, whatever you want to call it. It's its own thing now.
and I mean, hey, to each his own. But I tell you, I don't. I'm sure someone will get mad later. They were like, "Oh, you don't like the movie? I really didn't, or the play, or any adaptation of it. I've
I
seen
like the
most."
interactive things they do with it.
Oh yeah, the interactive thing is pretty cool. But
Those are amazing. But if you watch the movie just as a movie, it's meh.
eh, uh,
Meatloaf.
even when they try, even when they try to do it on TV, they try to do all these celebrities were going to be a part of it. And even then, I was like, no, I'm good.
Meh.
I'm,
Meh.
I'm, I'm okay. Guys, if you want to stay up to date with us, well, if you want to stay up to date with Troy, hit him with your socials.
I'm all over the interwebs, man. I got the Meta, I got the Insta, I got the X, I got the YouTube, and the TikTok.
That's right. Make sure you guys follow them. You can follow me on Facebook, the Meta. Sorry, we're not calling it Facebook, the Meta. You can look for Big Show FM on Instagram and on TikTok. It's Joey on the FM. So, like I said, like you said, our tens of followers can follow me. Yay!
You have to
Yep.
make another one now for an Instagram for Evil Joey.
I do, huh? I may just hold on to the mustache for another week so that way I can have Evil Joey as my screen name. So that's it's gonna stay.
You got to
one more
grow
week.
out the Van Dyke. Come out to a point.
We're gonna see what we can do. So my wife's gonna hate it. She was thinking, she's like, "You gonna shave this weekend?" Not anymore,
No,
baby.
no.
Not till next week. Next Thursday. After next Thursday show, then I'll shave.
No shave September.
No shave. There you go. There we're good to go. I'm just preparing for November, guys. That's all I'm doing.
This is a practice run.
Yes. See if I can even grow a mustache. Apparently I can. So, and I promise not to wear red because, like I say, I really feel like I'm channeling Super Mario Brothers right now. Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. We'll see y'all next week.
Later, nerds.